Also, at some point, I stopped recording again. And I don't know why this keeps happening. The mythical... So how about this, right? The mythical six-member is Ghost. That's our plan. Yeah, I don't know what made me... what made it stop recording, but let's see. We get Ghost, and we take him into tier 5 raids or something. Tier 5 instances. And then all shout at him. Joking. Sneak him in and be like, yeah. This is the best hunter player I've ever seen. Best hunter on Evernight. Confirmed. Should be like, yeah, he makes the videos. He's the real reason the videos do well. Do you know, probably one of the funniest things, at least to me, about the third bit of the free-to-play episode? So a bit I edited out was me talking about how, you know, I have 17 character slots. It's fine. I don't need any more. I just found that quite amusing. Yeah, he uses Facebook Gaming. He uses DLive. Is that still a thing? Just most niche streaming platform you can find. Vimeo. So how many subs are we on? I haven't looked. I think we're like 6.9k? 6.8? Something? No. 5.6. Okay. I got confused with numbers. Okay. It's a really dumb thing I was going to say then. Good thing I didn't say it. No. I was going to be like, hey, should we make our like thing for the end, like for the end of the year, or like 4 months, to try and beat Andang or Louis in subs? But I have a feeling that it will not happen now. I was like, I could probably get like 1k in 4 months. Possibly. But obviously they'll earn as well, so. I think, yeah, I think my goal, I don't think it's worth having a goal for this year because it's so far in. But I think for next year, I think a goal I may have for next year is 10k. But I also think I might make some non-Lotro stuff as well. So that will probably help it make it a bit easier.
It is as if she just vanished.
I was like 2.6k or something like that.
This way, he had found nothing yet.
So yeah, like one like big video again that gets hit by the algorithm. Or not necessarily even just one big video. Like if I were to do, like, how many weeks are there left in the year, right? How many weeks left in 2021? 19 weeks. So that's 19 videos, right? That I could release right now. Like till the end of the year.
Woman? I have not seen her.
So if I get 19 videos that do semi-decently, then I first double. And I mean then technically 10k. Yeah, 10k, not 10k. Yeah, 10k by the end of next year is another 52 on top of that. So that's what, nearly 71 1 million views for the end of the year. I mean, how many are we on now? Ugh. Clicking on my channel. Ugh. So 30k more views. 27,000 more views. I'd say that's a good goal. Is it really 19 weeks though? I don't think it's 19 weeks, is it? Really? How many weeks left in 2017? 19. Yeah, I wish there were 19 weeks left in 2017. That made my life easier.
She is gone.
Nona has
really
disappeared. So sad. But yeah, I think having a goal is something that I didn't do this year, if I remember correctly. I don't think I made a goal this year. Yeah, that needs to change, doesn't it? New videos when I feel like it. I'd like to go for a new banner. I think if I'm going to get emotes sorted, I might actually get someone to make a banner rather than me just have a screenshot. You know? Could be nice. Could have like a drawn Renaborn and a drawn Enisfiel, possibly.
But I do not know when. Aylmer has returned from his ride north. Aylmer has returned from his ride.
I mean, to be fair, I think I even did change it. I think I made one that didn't have that on it. So I was like, yeah, that needs to change. Yeah, I literally have that channel art name only. Because I've got all these. Because that was the old one. Oh, look at the ugly character models, though. That was the old character model. Nice. So I had that before. And then I went to this, because that was a bit more together. And then I went to that, because I didn't like the character. Because it's just floating in the middle of nowhere. I had it in gold for a bit when the legendary servers came out. Because I made the legendary servers gold rather than white for the titles. And then just nothing. I think it's an end slate. That's my old end slate. I quite like this font though. One of my favorite fonts, honestly. Does make some things a little awkward to type, but
I am pleased to make your acquaintance, my friend.
yeah.
If Aylmer, my commander, wishes me to answer your questions,
Easy
I will
quest.
do so.
35k
Hunters lived
a
when
pop.
I left them. My men caught up with the Uruks just outside the eaves of
Okay.
Fangorn.
Let's remove all quests and then actually get that quest. Get away. I need to go this way. Yeah, I think I've got a... It's funny because I think when I've got a lot of free time, I get less invested in the things I need to do. Whereas when I don't have a lot of time, I get more invested. So I think, you know, when I was... had all the time in the world, I wasn't working because, lockdown and stuff. I think I was just kind of weirdly nonchalant about everything. Probably because I just had time to spare and to waste. Because I think now that I've got limited amount of time where I'm like, okay, I've got this much time to edit during a week. I need to focus on this and this and this. It makes me kind of more determined in a way to get stuff done. Hopefully I don't die from this. I shouldn't do, but sometimes there's weird death planes in this game. We should have a stream one day where we go on Fiverr. That's our next plan, right? We get a Fiverr stream. Look through stuff. Get everything made up. You better let me up here, game. Because I'm going to be sad if not. Can that be a just chatting stream then? Is that how that works? That's the next plan, right? We actually put our category as just chatting. And then you get more viewers. You start off in just chatting and then coincidentally forget to change the category. That's the real idea. It's the real big brain. I want to go on Fiverr and look up lottery. You know? No services found in your area. What about Lord of the Rings? I will paint 40k Age of Sigmar and Lord of the Rings models. I will create Lord of the Rings typograph intro. Go on. Okay. Right. Totally not getting distracted by this. Imagine we had a stream intro that looked like this. I'd actually kind of like that. I kind of want that. You could just have it loop and be like, starting soon. No. I meant for the streams. Like instead of the starting soon thing. Not for a video. I just meant you could have it loop instead of the starting soon thing. Just have like starting soon, getting everything, you know. Have it go through a couple of things and then loop back to the very beginning. But yeah, I think intros on videos are something I've had a troubled past with, so we shall leave that alone. I will record a character voice or impression. Please let me buy your voices for people. I'm gonna voice characters in the game. What we need to do is we need to get a honey sponsor, and then we just spend a load of money on Fiverr. And then the video can be I spent all my money on Fiverr to voice act the game. I spent £1,000 on Fiverr to voice the entire epic quest. I'm so slow. Wait, what? I can pay Nigel Farage to say stuff on Cameo. I remember I was looking on Cameo for a birthday present. It was going to be getting Snoop Dogg to say something. But it was like... It wasn't taking cameos anyway, but it was going to be like 300, 500 pounds. I was like, and that's that birthday present out the window. Kind of glad I didn't in the end. All things considered. I don't want to like... I want to see this now. I look up Cameo Nigel Farage, and the next thing to come up was Big Chungus, and I'm not sure how I feel about that being an autocorrect or an autofill. Response in 19 hours, £75. I feel like we should just, like... Imagine getting him to just say something weird from the game. I got Nigel Farage to voice act in Lotro. I mean, to be fair, for £75, I'll say anything you want, really. You know? I ain't gonna be, turning down much. It's a good, pay to the hour. BRB, just making a, cameo real quick. Oh my god. It's maybe the best idea that's ever been said. And then that can be an alert on stream. Oh my god. Stay away from that guy. I actually need to, on the topic of alerts and stuff. My alerts work, as in they show. But as far as I'm aware, there is no noise to go with said alerts. There is supposed to be a noise that goes with them. And I don't understand why there isn't. And I still have no idea. So yeah, it's always a fun time. I'd love to get alerts working, but it's just broke. Hi, how are we doing? See, this is the problem I have, right? I think of we think of titles, right? I think of titles for videos that would be like, you know, that'll be, because it's not even necessarily clickbait, because it's true, right? Well, I guess clickbait isn't necessarily false, but like, it's a good title, right?
Will he dare the forest of
Yeah, it's a Streamlabs thing, I think. It's very weird.
See how Corridon looks at me.
The volume thing, like, is set to 100, but even if I do change it, it doesn't change anything.
Let us help them
And then it, like, would, like, auto... So, like, when it used to work, and then it would play twice, which is very disorientating, because it wasn't even, like, at the same time, and just louder, it was just after each other. And now it just doesn't work. So yeah. Fun old times. Yeah, I tend to think of titles, and then getting to those titles is the harder job. Sometimes. I think I might have to take a break from this character, potentially, because I think we're getting to dangerously out-leveled zones at the moment. So instead, there might be something I want to try instead. On a different character. Because it's... No, I totally didn't avoid everything on the side. No, I did. Yeah, it's totally my fault. I'll go back and do them all. Because that's fine. For the moment, however, I'm going to real quick just log off here. I'm going to go on Renaborn, and I want to try something real quick on Renaborn. Just need a way to brainstorm these titles. That's what we need. Yeah, I mean, that's why I originally... Because Tavella's in the same place. He went back because I was like, I don't know if this is the area I have to do all the trade point stuff. But yeah. What's the one I need to do? There's a raid that I would after. Is it a raid? It's a 12. It's a 6-man. I guess 6-mans are fellowships, right? Not technically raids. So basically, there it is. Found it. I need to go to where is it? Yeah, I need to go to Karis Galadon. And basically, the Roots of Fangorn is a level 75 6-man instance located in Limelight Gorge. It requires you to have a discovery for it, but I want to see how easy it is to do with a 130 solo. I don't know if mechanic-wise it will need 6 or 5 or 4 potentially, or if I'll be able to do it on its own. The reason I'm interested in it is it should be a daily still. And basically, you get an item from it called an unhatched spider egg as a guarantee, right? And if you get that item and you have kindred with whatever thing, you can get yourself items for those. So if you are a kindred, you can change it. Oh, that's weird. Apparently this has changed. Basically, if I bring up this page, there we go. If you go and barter these, you can trade them for like pocket items. Apparently, no, you can't. Seals and crafting. For some reason, it says medallions here. It used to say seals like literally a day ago or whatever. View history, like. Like, it was literally done yesterday. So I don't know. What happened there? Because, like, back here. Why is this wrong? I mean, we'll find out. But, yeah, you should be able to get 1 seal from it. Guaranteed, if you're kindred. Which just adds more seals to be available, so you can buy more Essence Reclamation Scrolls. And that way I don't... Like, if I can solo it, if I don't feel up for doing a 12-man pony, like, prancing pony, at least I can get a seal to then purchase the Reclamation Scrolls still. On top of doing missions, obviously. So. Okay. The Fellowship needs 1 tank, 1 healer, 2 DPS, with at least 1 being ranged, and you want 1 Lord Master and 1 Captain. But I assume that's on level. So again, I don't know how it's going to be solo at a higher level. But I guess we'll find out. Worst case scenario, we die. We can't do it. I'm thinking if we can't do it, then something we could potentially do is duo it with Ghost. But I should be fine because I've got a bow. I can heal. My health is much higher than expected because 2 massive stat cap increases have happened since with 106 technically and 116. Makes me wonder if there'll be a massive stat increase for 131 or if they'll keep it consistent and then focus purely on the legendary items aspect. It's going to be interesting to see. I'm actually very excited. I just, again, really hope that there's kind of like they let us know beforehand, which they're not that great at. I mean, you can make an educated kind of guess sometimes. Like, if you knew roughly when it was going to happen, like if you know what month it's going to happen, you can generally guess it's going to be on a Wednesday, right? So you could work out It's like if they went, all right, Mordor's releasing in August. You could go, right, it's either going to be the 4th, 11th, 18th, or 25th. More than likely. But I just want to know so I can book that day off. Book maybe that and the like Thursday off. Or like switch my shifts around so those my 2 days off or something, you know. Because like I said, I've got to start maining Brawler soon. Right. Everybody else can work out the legendary item revamp. I'll be out playing some Brawler. That'd be an idea. 6 people playing Brawler all together when it releases. It's an excuse to make a new character. And all works out. How did I not take damage from that? I did, okay. Wait, no, that's from the previous one. Okay. I did not take breaky leg damage. As we now call it. That is the official name, breaky leg damage. When I go back to Palpatine, I may go do Bilbo. But I don't think that'll be enough. But it's an idea. So if I do Bilbo right now on this character, at least I get the weekly sorted. But yeah. Yeah, there's been some things like that. I think the servers have been quite laggy recently, which certainly doesn't help the whole thing as well. Oh, I've got to go over this log. I even read that and I didn't do it. Wait a second. Anybody want to tell me what's wrong with this picture right here? Real quick. So weird how some of the stuff is just kind of like in the wrong place. Some things are just too high up. Like you get pillars that are too high up. I understand why you can maybe for the effect, but you can even see from here that's clearly higher than it should be. But maybe if I didn't know... Okay. Maybe if I didn't know by just having fallen in there, maybe I wouldn't notice it. That's why I think, you know, I always joke about it, but like, can you imagine if I did go on the official stream and I just like ended up finding these really weird things and breaking the game and whatever? Just be so confusing. Like, I just find ways to break things. You know, I can't help it. It's just the way things go. Where on earth am I supposed to go? Players who have completed the deed, discovery, the root of Fangorn, and visited the cave entrance. Where's the cave entrance? It's these guys up here. I've never actually been over to this area, so this is all new to me. This isn't a cave entrance, right? No. No. Across the log bridge, up the hill, deep in the southwest corner. So this corner here. I totally didn't need to work out where southwest was on the map. I have no idea what you're on about. Oh no. Wait, what? Deep in the southwest. Whole game past Mirkwood is new for you? We're not too far ahead of Mirkwood, actually. This was only the next expansion over.
Might you spare a moment of your time?
How do I... Okay. Up a hill. I'm here. I'm at the hill. Cross the log bridge. Up the hill. Alright, I'm going to go on the actual discovery deed. That is useless. Down here maybe? Aha! Found it. I did a thing. I got 270,000. No, 27,000. 20,700. That's what I meant. So I play my half go. Can I not go in? What? Root of Fangorn. We play it at... I'm going to play it tier 1. To make sure I can get through it. And then if I can get tier 2, then I think I get extra thingies. And then for all I know, they're going to be completely useless. But 93k. Okay, these guys aren't going to be too terrible. This is actually potentially a really good way of me getting the kind of... Because I need this scholar stuff. I need the Easternnet sealed wax, I think. No, I need the Westernnet. What comes first, Eastern or Western? I think I need these ones, and then I've got a bunch of the blue ones, or the other way around. Basically, I'm just being held back on my Scholar by my lack of items. But luckily, Scholar I can just get from killing enemies, so... Not too... Okay, no. These are the right tier, because Scrap of Rohirric Text is the one that I need. So it's good that I'm getting something. That also 160 rep, with the Limelight Gorge. Which I think I need that rep for. I feel so powerful when I do stuff like this, you know? It's talking about on the wiki about how I need, you know, people to help me with this, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm a kill him without even breaking a sweat. Lesser webbed sapphire ring. That's actually quite nice stats. And funnily enough, not tank gear for once. So I assume that it's going to give me gear based on my stats. Or maybe it's just random and by chance it was that. Very interested, because if this stuff is 75, maybe we could get some Palpatine stuff. Though, I mean, gear-wise, we're actually pretty good at 75. But I do wonder how many of these, like, earlier raid stuff we can do solo on this character and then get gear for ourselves on our other characters. You know? Be interesting to kind of work that one out. Okay, so we do actually have to kill these guys. That's fine. Come on. Come here. Go. Please. Thank you. Another thing we might do. Alright. Because we talked about it super duper earlier in stream. But when Brawler does come out, I might end up doing a... we could end up doing another, like, playthrough. But, like, actually release it on the channel. It could be an idea. Sort of a restart. Because I did kind of float the idea around of being like, once we get to the end of Talbella, do we just remake a new character? Is that the ultimate way to go? My camera is so confusing me. Am I going the right way? I don't even know anymore. I must be, because I haven't discovered this place yet. Wait, is this the final boss? Oh, wow, this is quick. I mean, I don't know how quick the actual boss is going to be. Million morale, that's standard. Fine. But, yeah, this is like super quick. So if this is actually a way of getting these seals, this might be, although we can only get like one a day, potentially, there's a really potential here. Because we're not going to need that many. I mean, we could potentially sell them. Alright, this is going to be, if we get gear in here and it's not will, or not might based. Okay, so we could potentially give this stuff to, wait, I just got 15 Lotro points for coming through here. Nice. I'll take it. That's cool. And it looks like if I can just come back and redo these over time, and just get more quest time. Okay, so now what I need to do is find out who I can trade this to, like where they are. And I don't even have to come here now. I can just do it. Manwine. Where's Manwine? And why is he whining? He is in Stangard. Let's go have a little look then. And yeah, there's also the aha! Unhatched spider eggs are bound to account. So I can get Kindred on whatever character I need with them. And then I can do it on whatever characters. So I can do it on this character. I can go to, you know, my Bjorning, or no, my Hunter, for example, when he's up level. I could technically do it on my Mini. You know, I'm sure it doesn't take too much effort to do. It seemed very easy. Especially when like 140 comes out, it'll be even quicker because we'll probably one-shot literally everything. So we can do that like multiple times. Very quick, and just had the one character we trade him in on. I'm quite happy to see that. And also that, yeah, level 75 gear, which I guess is nice, you know. It looks like they sort of have a standard, like 215 of damage stat, 201 of health, 647 tactical, physical tactical mastery. I'm interested to see what other gear you can get there. So you can get incomparable. I might even try tier 2 in a minute after we go to Manwine. Because I assume tier 2 is where you get the higher tier stuff. You never know. It could be out what we currently have on Rentable. Palpatine, rather. Yeah, the baubles are something else that's interesting, but I think we've already got that one, and we decided not to because pocket item. Right. I don't know why I'm going up here. Not supposed to go up here. Supposed to go the other way. Hey, it's like the intro music. Nice. I think I know where this guy is. If I'm thinking Stangard is the same layout as I think it is. But I could be wrong. But hey, it's fine. If this does work out, it's just another daily to add. Oh, it's not actually where I thought it was, but we're right over here. Because I don't already have enough dailies to do. Though I guess if I have dailies, I can get away with, like... It is medallions. Damn it. Why did it say seals, then?
It is wise for wanderers.
I mean, that's completely ruined my plan.
Welcome, friend.
It definitely
Need
said
my services?
seals on it. I'm gonna go on that page now. I'm finding this. I'm finding this history. Okay. Am I just being super dense? I could have sworn it said seals. I might just be really dumb. I'm going to go on like the last 1 or 2 stream that I did. And I'm going to find it. I mean, it's fine. Raid skirmishes and scaled instances run at level cap, but primarily from completing challenge quests at latest level cap instances and raids. When a new tier of instance content is released, existing seals are converted down to medallions at a rate of 1 to 20. One seal converts to 20 medallions. I mean, that's nice. Just hold on to those. I assume that doesn't happen, though, because it's not like there's a new tier, you know? This is talking about, like, increasing from, like, tier 1 to tier 5 kind of tiers. Well, sad old times, for sure, but,
These lands
I'm sure I
be
can
traveled lightly.
survive.
Welcome,
I mean, you
friend.
still got the ability to
Need
grab
my
medallions.
services.
I mean, there's something at least. But I think I got more medallions from completing it than I would from the other thing. Though I am going to go do it tier 2, because I'm interested to see if that then poses a issue for us. So we're going to protect all the forest routes. I mean, we can do that. These guys now have double the health, which makes sense. But I still think... And obviously there's more of them, but... Caller of Chaos. What an amazing enemy name. I actually think it's so cool. I'm also down to just have more... gear. You know? I'm hoping with the tier 2, we can get gear from... Well... Not only runes, technically, level 75 stuff, but I'm also hoping we can get... what am I trying to say? Yeah, the purple. The blue gear, sorry, the incomparable. And also there's a rep. I wonder if, because you're switching tiers rather than levels, if it would affect the instance cap. Because I know if you stay in the same instance, but obviously don't change the or just change the levels back and forth, you're fine. But I don't know if you do tiers. Okay, so there's certainly more enemies, but it's actually a good thing because... Oh, they don't even drop anything. Okay. Small fancy chest. I was hoping I'd just get a load more crafting items, but apparently not. 2 medallions, some sealed settings, heritage runes, earring of the forest's feet. Might, morale, and crit. Kind of nice. And just, yeah, tier 5s. Nice. Yeah, I think, depending on how many we get of these, it could be also, it could be just for the medallions. I just want to find something really useful for older content. Like, I want an excuse to run older content, you know? I guess the best excuse to run older content, technically, is the legendary server about a year ago. Less so now, I guess. Because I wouldn't say Mordor is necessarily particularly old content. I mean, 2017 or 2018, so it's like 4 years old. Still, though. It's very early in my memory. Or very recent in my memory, I guess. Damn it. So I'm thinking after today's stream, what we might end up doing is we might take a little bit of a break from Mr. Palpatine. And I think what I'm going to do, potentially, is I'm just going to leave him at my house. I'm going to try and log in every day. But what I'm going to try and do is get his skill deeds done. They can normally take up to like 10 days. So we can always just do it in the background while still playing him. But yeah, it's certainly something I want to try and get done if I can. Because I've got like 7 trade points just sat there waiting for me to get them. Eight. Cool. I completed Savior of the Roots of Fangorn, which is a quest, I think. Nope. But I completed the challenge, I think is why. And then I get an extra 15 Lotro points for completing just that deed? I got 15 Lotro points for completing 3 quests. So I got 30 Lotro points just by... So I got 15... 45... I got 55 Lotro points just for doing this. Tier 1 and Tier 2. Yikes! That's good. Obviously, you couldn't do that, like, solo, but... Like, on level, but... Damn, that's nice. Let's see what we got then out of this whole ordeal. So we got more medallions, obviously a lot of Lotro points, like 55, yikes, that's a lot. As I said, a lot of stuff to take. Unhatched spider eggs, so we got 3 in total from all this, which I'd say isn't too terrible. And then we got another one, so we're actually on 4, awesome. And then we also got the Earring of the Deep Roots, which is a level 75, semi-decent, I think. You know, it's pretty on par with what we had with the other stuff. Unfortunately, it's an earring, so we'd never end up using it, but yeah, whatever. But yeah, also, I just realized I never actually put these on, did I? To think we are 7 Scrolls of Empowerment away from maxing out our Champion Sword of the First Age. Obviously, we're 9, 18, 27 away from completing this one, but 27 and then plus 8, right? So 35 away. Maybe I should just like spend a load of money and bulk buy a load, because people are selling them. But I don't need to finish that. So. AoE skill critical damage, swift strike damage. I'll go AoE skill crit because that's more overarching as a thing. What's this? What? Oh, people talking about the fact that the things are bound to characters now. Cool. And deconstruct just everything. Save so much space. And right then, get rid of that rune. And oh, I got a box of Rangers crafting. What? When did I get that? Did I get that from... No, it was glowing though, wasn't it? Maybe I got that ages ago from school. Maybe. Either way, let's keep all crafting materials because they're at least useful to us now. That, it will just... There's no point, quite honestly. And then I'd like to keep scroll cases just because I am going to be crafting a lot of lower tier stuff at the moment. So we want to hold on to that. Easy. So, I guess... Does that mean... Jump back on Palpatine? And maybe do some side stuff? Maybe? I don't really know. I guess we kind of have to, right? I'm not going to get away with red enemies, I don't think. So... Let's be careful. So, we'll hold on to that quest. And we're gonna head on out of here. Maybe we'll actually jump to the Farmer's Fair as well. Because that will also give us on-level stuff. And it is technically something we should do. So... Just make sure we get the stable master that is apparently over here. Just to be sure. In fact, actually, I might even...
Well met, my friend.
Because I'm not going back to Mirkwood at this point. Where did I say I was going to go? If I go Bree, I can go Festival pretty easily. To the party tree we go. And let's get another daily go.
Hello there. Might I speak with you a moment? Good day.
So we should be able to get a decent chunk of quest done in this area. I think it was quite a lot. I don't think it's gonna by any means level us up, but
Hello there. Might I speak
at least
with you
it's
a moment?
something, you know.
Hello there. Might I speak with
Also
you a
virtual
moment?
experience. I mean, it's only 50, but 50 is better than 0. So I'll take it.
Good day. Might I have a word with you? Good day. Might I have a word with you? Could I take a moment of your time?
Okay. Defeat some heat waves. Let's hope that there's no level 115 or 130 hatchlings in this area, which looks like there isn't, but we can only continue to hope that stays the same. Still don't know how that happened. I heard someone say it could be a bug with Roost, but I've never seen it anywhere else, so I'm not too sure. Though as horrible as it sounds, it was slightly amusing to just watch. Cool, I'm going to pick up that one because I will forget it's there. And then I'll be running around trying to find the last enemy or last thing for absolutely ages. And I won't be happy about it. Dead. Cool. Hopefully I can now remember where kind of everything sort of is. Hopefully. If not, at least we have the map to help us out. Cool, that did count. I was a little worried for a second. And then, yeah, I think we'll do this, and then we might potentially finish off. We'll see, though. Just because I think we're going to kind of need the double XP from the daily thing to make sort of a dent in the 77 for the minute. I'd like to get to 80, I think, before continuing with our current quest, because it is an 82, and it kind of jumped quickly to an 82, I think, because it was 80 not too long ago, like 2-3 quests prior. Which makes me think it might go up to possibly 85. I think it'll go to 85 and then kind of stagnate there for a little bit, because that's normally what happens. Because what will happen is, like, they'll release content for the current endgame. Let's say at the time it's 85. And then, you know, they bring out more quests, and or like an entire expansion's worth of quests, but they can't go above the level cap because that's what the max level is. So there's sort of a lot of content, obviously, at each level cap. Especially when the level cap was only like 10 levels. Compared to like... Well, no, I guess there wasn't really anything higher than 10 levels. Because 115 went to 120, and then to 130. 105 went to 110. I'm all for it, but I'm not carrying anything right now. So why is it? It's because of the ice block thing, right? But I haven't picked it up yet, so it shouldn't affect me, in my opinion. Right, so one of the things there, the book. Where's the egg and bread? Oh, the egg is on the bridge, I think, and the bread is down by this bit. I think. Methinks that's the case.
Hello there.
So 9,000 experience. So yeah, certainly not
Could I take a moment
massively
of your time?
high up there
Stay and have some tea. Could I take a moment
in terms of
your
experience.
time?
But it's not necessarily about the individual experience. I think more so it's the the just pure amount of quests that are available kind of make up for it. I shit my keyboard. That was fun. There's no point in getting on my horse, I've just realized. I'm gonna just be dismounted every 5 seconds. Cool. By the time I get back, hopefully there's another heat wave. I can kill it and what have you, and we can then go do the dry ice. Yeah, down here, down here. There's also a crushed kite, which doesn't want me to do anything with. How sad. Cool. There's the other kite. Yeah, so there must be more crushed kites than there are available. But I think there's only 5 at the regular kites. And then bread is there. So I think I was actually correct. I think I said bread was on the bridge. Oh. I did the thing again. Where I got on my horse. And then realized immediately that I'm going to get dismounted. It's not worth it. Is it worth the near enough 10k experience? Probably is, actually. I mean, you gotta think about it. I'm doing probably, what, let's say 15 quests? That's 150k for very minimal work, all things considered. If I wanted to, properly, I could get us to level up from the festival today. Because if I used the enhanced XP supplies plus a double XP, I'd be getting 400% experience, so quadruple experience. Which should equal, if I'm getting 150k for 10 quests, near enough, or for 15, and if I do like 16, times that by 4, we're well over 600k. That's kind of the good thing, because they're all the same level, the quests, so they're just consistent experience. Prancing Pony tier 2 for seals. I feel like I've never done Prancing Pony, but it'd be interesting to look at that and just see how quick it could be.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Hello there.
I'm gonna make the Hobbit hello there the follow alert. I've never heard of a better idea in my life. Totally won't get annoying super duper quick. Right. Dead. Deaded. Where are these remaining items then? There's the ice block over here. That's fine. But okay, there's teapot. And then I think the other one is in Appledore. Or near enough. Yeah. Especially when you're... Because it's just a generic voice line as well. When you've got a character that you're doing a quest for, and they've, like, you know, you've gone and done their quest. You come back, and they're like, why are you bothering me? I'm like, dude. I'm helping you, alright? Just be like that, I won't help you. I take it very personally. I'm gonna boycott helping these people. Why? Where? What? She's like, yeah, I won't do it then. So where? So what have I found? Wine, fine. Hey, get it? Teapot, parasol. I haven't got the wine. Let's compare the bottle of wine and selection of summer wines out there. I feel like I'm just being really dumb. think I'm just dumb. Ah, it's right there. I remembered. It wasn't because I saw the sparkliness. I actually remembered, like, just as I saw it. Which is the worst, because then it makes it look like I'm lying. Hey, I'm man enough to say when I'm wrong, you know? And, that time, I actually remembered it. Don't do that to my screen. It's the worst thing you can do to my screen. Why'd you do this? Alright. Let's make our way over to, well, yeah, that's pretty much what I was doing. But it kept going on the oven, so... I was like, well, that's not what I'm after. I do normally run the Festival Buddy plugin, which does tell me where it is. So if I was doing summer, I actually don't know which one it is. I guess technically it's not spring, right? Farmers Fair. If I do Farmers Fair, oh well. Why won't it let me do Farmers Fair? Well, okay, don't really understand it, but normally I use this, and then it will let me know where they are. But also I should just remember them. Because it's not this one. It is Too Much Festival. Depot Parasol, yeah. So actually, like, tells you the coordinates. But, as I said, in an ideal world, you just remember. What have I used Mithril coins for? Oh, I bet you I know what it is. I bet you I accidentally, because the game lagged. I remember the game lagged when I opened my Hobbit gift at the beginning of the stream. And I bet you it made me pay the 8 extra because I clicked again. Oh, that's a sneaky way of getting me out of 8 Mithril coins game. I'm not sure I agree with that idea. It's a little unfair, not gonna lie. I feel a little bit cheated. In fact, I didn't even notice I got another item. I think proves to you how not important that item was. I've got to go back on the stream now and find when that was, like at the beginning of the stream. And I need to find out what I got with it, because I know it was like 20 virtue experience, so it's probably literally a worthless item that I will not forget. But I only had 100 because I bulk bought a lot for the VIP house, or the not VIP house, I guess it is. I bulk bought a lot for the house, and then yeah, I just had some left over, and then I whittled my way down slowly to 100, because I was like, if I get 100, it's a nice number. And now it's done this to me, and I'm just hurt. Ultimately. I remember once in my Hobbit gift I got like 50 Mithril coins though, and I was like, I'm spending all these. I'm going to spend all these on more Hobbit gifts. And I'm going to get 50 in one of those as well, and then I'm going to profit. Alright. Oh, good thing I double-checked the quest then for a second. I've got to bring it to the farmer's market, which makes sense. But I was about to take it to the party tree. I was like, how am I going to get over? I do have to go over the bridge. Oh, that's annoying. But no. I'm not going to be a dumb and waste all my time. And then we'll do like the 5 quests from thingy. So that's another, 50k XP. I actually don't know what we're at the moment.
A lovely day, isn't it?
I mean, I won't be able to see, I've realized, because I've already got them from VIP. Right now it's milestones, traveler skills, and more. So apprentice riding is on sale. Does that mean ooh, that might be interesting. So apprentice riding is on sale. Does that mean journeyman riding is on sale? And if so, can I buy that on my free to play? But I kind of want to buy it at full price just to prove that it's doable. I'm gonna guess they're still at 95 though. That's one. I think that's probably the one. Not the one thing, but one of the things in the Lottery store I think is just shouldn't be there. I just think everybody should have all the trait slots open, personally. I don't think you should have to purchase them, but maybe that's just me. I just think it's a weird one.
Wait, the gall of some folk?
Good day. Might I have a word with you?
I can understand it being like, hey, you should go VIP and then you don't have to worry about this, but yeah, I'm not a particularly huge fan of that. I kind of hope if they're doing anything to, like, because I don't know anything for Concrete, like, for sure, but, people have been talking about them looking at their monetization system, and I would love to, it's a very small thing that I wish just wasn't a problem, or a thing. If they do ever go and change anything. But I'm not too up to date with the ins and outs of that, so don't really know too much. Okay, then what else? 2 mushrooms. So up here. So I should also get a load of legendary experience, which is nice because that means I should hopefully level up my satchel. Problem is, because it's the first stage, it's going to take a lot more. I do have a ton of heritage runes if I wanted to level it up to 60 right now. But I don't know if I particularly want to. It's one of those things where I spent a lot of time getting the first stage one. But I do feel like I'm going to out-level it before I actually get proper use out of it. I mean, the runestone would be a lot more useful to get than the... Yeah, the runestone would be a lot more useful than the satchel, in my opinion. And I feel like I'm going to get to 80 before I get the materials that I need.
Speak with you a moment?
Which is fine. Ultimately, I don't really need a first stage till 100. Which I might get set up already. Like, I might pre-get one of those available. I want to be a Bjorning and do that. Let's see if they use the like, bear roar. Because they should. That'd be scarier. Cool, and the final one is inside the green dragon. Forget how many quests there are. So many. I think the only Scream I hate is Hobbit, personally. I played a Hobbit mini, I think, and I hated just it. No, it wasn't mini, was it? Because mini just... I actually can't remember. It was a Hobbit something. It might be a Guardian even.
How rude! Could I take a moment?
But
of your
I hated
time?
the shouting of Hobbits. I think it might be mini though. Cool. Onion. Apple. Bread is over here. I don't know if this one makes a difference. It says you decide, but I always go for this pork chop. So soft, delicate, sweet flavor. Easy. With time to spare.
The gall of some folk.
Could I take a moment of your time?
So onions. So yeah, what's that, like 6 quests here? That's like 60k XP. At this level at least. That's a tenth of what I need. 10 days and I can get all I want. Sorted. Plain boring will do. Dislike cabbage, no thanks. Bacon, no thanks. And cheese. See, I remember these things after all. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, 6. So near enough 60k. Obviously, slightly under because it's not quite 10k. White onion. No apples. Yeah, nobody goes for red apples. Personally, I prefer red apples over green. But nobody here likes the red apples. So sad. Maybe for the next time I do that quest, I'll look at getting the bacon for it. Some sharp cheese.
It's been a foul day, it has.
It has been a foul day. I agree. Right. Not gonna worry about the mayor. Not gonna worry about you. And you're
How do you do?
gonna give me 17,000. I assume it's basically just double what you get from normal quest, which is fine. And I need to then go back up to the party tree to finish up this stuff. Oh, and I also have, yeah, a bunch of other stuff to give in. So fishing hole. I assume this isn't gonna give me experience. Maybe it will. Is it worth it then? This seems like one of those quests that won't give me experience. I did get experience. Okay. Easy. So how many quests have I got to give in? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I was hoping to get under 400k. But I guess not. That's alright. Not gonna worry too much about it. Cool.
A lovely day, isn't it? How'd you do?
Cool. We do have to wait 7 more minutes for this quest to finish, but that's fine. I could do in-league stuff. That's also doable, but
A lovely day.
I'm not gonna worry too much. Yeah, because I thought that 50 virtual experience, or the 20 we had, because we had 20, 50, no, 20, 100, and 200. I thought that the 20, for some reason, or the extra 1 at least, I don't really pay much attention. I thought the extra 1 was just virtual experience from here, that was just a physical item. But clearly I was incorrect. So is this stuff better? Yeah, sort of, but not really. What about these? Like, more will. I think less health, though. Less tactical mastery. Yeah. Like, if I hadn't have crafted guild stuff, I certainly think it would have been better than what I would have currently had. But obviously we have made ourselves quite a decent amount of stuff. Yeah, so there's that one. I need to oh, can I go stand guard and change these actually? I guess we'll go to the keg race and stuff first. Basically, the swan. I wanted the large, like the massive swan thing. Really. But yeah, we got the small and large fire pit, which is nice. Oh, there's some extra quests in those guys as well. Yeah, we might be able to get under 40k. 400k rather. If these still give.
At your service.
Yeah,
and your
9682.
By Durin's beard, won't you give me even a moment?
Yeah, what was the thing? Can't quite remember. Was it something about gear? Speaking of gear, I need to still get this sorted. That's why I need so much money. Because people like to sell stuff for really expensive. And the problem is I can get the level 75 one, but it's going to be less powerful than what I currently have. I mean, I get more damage, but I lose a lot of health and stuff. Actually, I think it's less crit, more tactical, less vitality. Whereas if I go for the critted version, I get like 87 more morale, you know, like 300 more crit, 200 more crit, and like 400 more vitality, tactical mastery.
It is
So,
an insult.
certainly worth it in my opinion. Yeah, so this Taste of Hobbiton isn't going to give us anything. Except this.
Hello there.
So I think we're just... Do I?
Hello there.
Do I?
Might
I
I
don't really
speak
want
with
to,
you a moment?
but- I guess what I'm going to do real quick is
Good day. Might I have a word with you?
I'm going to just wait for these guys. I'm going to real quick just take a couple minutes break. Hopefully this just runs in the meantime. And then we're all good. We'll see how it goes. You know, at the very least we get experience. We should. So, there's that. I will be back in like less than 5 minutes. This will finish, won't give us experience. This might start, might not. If it doesn't, I guess we'll just wait a little bit longer. I'll be back in just a minute. Looks like they are off to the races. How? Oh, they literally just left. Okay. I was like, how long have they been gone? Maybe they were about to finish. I have no idea who Birdie, who is currently in last place. Okay. We'll see how that goes, shall we? Real quick. Come on, Birdie. I'm going to be selecting you the entire time. I'm going to be hoping that you... Hey, see? He's having a little run now. I do think we're going to just lose unless he gets... Wait, you do get experience for manning the market. Oh. Yeah. I can get under... I mean, as long as this gives me stuff, right? Or I could do the tour. Then I'll... Guess make sure. I mean, the tour's worth doing for the extra 3, right? And then, as I said, I think we'll end off for the evening. Because I want to make sure that I, for sure, get this video rendered. Might do some more adjustments to the thumbnail. And we'll make sure that we actually get it uploaded properly. Because otherwise I'll... That'll be a little bit awkward otherwise. Yeah, he's definitely going to lose, but I think we still get experience, so we're good. Join Anvil, end my suffering, I bet. Yikes. So Birdie's lost the race. That's fine. Oh, you only get experience if you win. Okay, but I can still get the consolation prize. Hey, it's only 1, but whatever. It's kind of weird they make you fail it. But, okay, there is one final thing we can do, however. That's the horse races. So yeah. We can do the one in the Shire, one in Bree, extra points for the day. There's also the fact I can just do the introduction, right? Oh, okay. So I've still got... Okay, I'll ignore that. I don't want to go Sansa's farm. Because at least with the like keg race and the like pie run or whatever it's called, like at least with that I can, you know, Taste of Hobbiton. Yeah, that's what it's called. At least with that I can just go whenever. But it seems that the game has to not be running. Either that or I've just, like, confused myself and gone at the wrong times. Stair 130, 106. Do you really have to specify that you're doing a 130 for a stair? I think that's kind of a slight bit redundant, is it not? Anvil tier 2. That's something I need to work out. If I do a tier 2 of something, right? If I do a tier 2 of something, does it retroactively unlock tier 1? I need to know this. Because yeah, if I do Anvil like tier 2, or if I did Remachant tier 2, or somehow did tier 3, even though I should be better geared than I am for something like that. But like Anvil I could probably get away with. The gear I have, I think is fine. Like I'm interested to see if this person isn't anonymous, like what their gear is. Okay, well, they're a little bit... I mean, that's not the endgame one, right? Because that's not the greater one. So it's not like they've... Like, this is threshold stuff, right? So, yeah, they've bought, like... They've done, yeah. Jeweled Forged Bell. That's, Thrang, isn't it? I think so.
day. Could I take a moment of your time?
I did think there was 131 of these. Is it the best, though? Live Arendelle as well. Old bell goes jingle jangle. Duration 1 second. Cooldown 1 minute. Also, I always fall off the edge there. Sad times. You've gained a burst of speed, and then immediately you lost speed. So sad. I've still got Return to Bree on cooldown. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, that's why I use the mouse for this, because it's just so much easier. So much more precise. Oh, just made it. Perfect.
How do you do?
Cool. And we're under my goal for the end of the night, which was 390, well, 400k remaining experience. So we're at 391k. So that's actually over, like, that's halfway. I'm a little under halfway. So completing to the horse races and, well, just completing to the horse races will get us over halfway through level 77. And then, obviously we've got a bit more experience from the actual race as well, which is pretty great. Right. And I need to go Westbury.
Hello there.
Easy. Is there a way to fix the map bug that happens with JR skin? What map bug? With it not, like, scaling properly, or what? Because, yeah, the only issues I've ever had with it, personally at least, or that I've seen, is just when you first load it in, it'll still stretch out. But you just have to relog for that.
Greetings, friend. Would you do something for me?
Yeah, so if it's still full screen, it just means that you'll need to log out and log back into the character. You don't need to restart the game, just log out, log in, and it should sort it. Because it does the same with other UI elements, so like quest boxes, for example. Barter boxes are smaller, for example, than if you haven't relogged. Because that's one of the nice things the JR skins do, is they actually make some of the like containers, I guess, like the shop, for example. So this, you know, this shop here is actually taller, so that you can see more items. Cool, that is us done with that then. 371,000 experience left to obtain for this level. As I said, I do think I might take a small break from Palpatine, potentially. Or at the very least, I'm going to leave him at my house and then kind of just try and get through all of my Runekeeper things for the day. So I'm not going to worry about getting a skill accelerator. I'm literally just going to go to my house, go to my training dummy. I'm going to look through my skills, and I'm going to go, right, I need to scribe a new ending. Cool. Let's go do that. Because I need to scribe a new ending for that one, plus prophetic word. So I may as well just do both of them. So it's perfect. And yeah. That'll eventually get me, scribe, Tale of Rage, for example. That's Wrath of Flame skills. That's going to take a while. Probably 10 days or so. 50 per day, 10 days. But that'll give me another class trade point. This will give me another class trade point, prophetic end, or prophetic word. Which hopefully also finishes this one as well. Maybe less so. And yeah, just slowly get those extra. Because I think I'm missing 9. Also, I need to finish this. On the patterns of wind and rain. Okay, I should go find that book for an extra class trait point as well. And 20 class trait points. Cool. Right, though. I think with that said, though, we are going to finish off the stream for the night. And then I'm going to get straight on to rendering the video for tomorrow. Not quite sure the time yet it's going to release. Not quite decided yet. I can't actually remember the last, what time I changed to. Because I changed the time I normally upload or release a video. But it's been so long I can't remember what that is. So we'll probably have to go find that out. But that'll be fun. And that'll be out tomorrow. And then hopefully we can just consistently have a few more videos out as time goes on. Because ultimately I did miss it. And yeah. Anyway, though. Time for us to leave. Hope you all have a good rest of your day or night or what have you. And I will see you tomorrow for a nighttime stream starting about 2 hours ago, or in 22 hours or so. So about midnight for me, 22 hours from now. Eventually my character will log out. There we are. And yeah, I'll see you when I see you. Bye-bye.